Hi, I'm Yana, and today I'm going to be making a shrimp and orzo salad. I have already done some of the prep work. I have tomatoes and parsley here and the bowl chopped up and ready to go. I have my shrimp peeled. I just have to hit those with a little bit of salt and pepper to give them some flavor before I saute them. Nothing too much, nothing too fancy. And I'm not putting olive oil on them because I already have olive oil in the pan, and I don't want it to get too greasy. So in my pan with the olive oil, I have some garlic already minced up. That'll give it some really great flavor. And then I have my water boiling for my orzo. So I have my water at a boil. I put some salt in it. Always salt your water first, or the Italian grandmothers will come at you. And I'm just gonna throw in a pound of orzo. And just let that settle and come back to a boil. I have my oil and my garlic here in this pan. So now you can just throw in your shrimp. So my shrimp just finished cooking up. My orzo is still boiling away. So once your shrimp are done, you can just toss it around a little bit. Just make sure you get the oil and the garlic coated everywhere, and then you can just toss that into the bowl with the tomatoes and the parsley. Rinse out the pan. And then now what you have to wait for is the orzo to finish cooking, but while I do that, I'm gonna hit it with the juice of 1 lemon. The lemon juice really does a lot for the flavor. It brings out really nice acidity in it all. So our orzo's done, so you can just take that off the heat. Orzo absorbs a lot of water, so you'll notice that it has boiled down quite a bit, so you might have to just kind of help it out of the pot. There, and then you just want to mix it around a little bit so that you can get all the water out. So once you have your bowl that's an appropriate size for the food, you can just dump everything back in. And then you're gonna want to take your orzo and just make sure it's all set, and just put it from the strainer or from the colander into the bowl with everything else. Make sure you get all of it. Should be about good. And then now while it's still hot, you want to add some feta. So I just got pre-crumbled feta, nothing too special. And I'm just gonna add probably about half of this. I really like feta, and I did a lot of shrimp, so it works out well to put a little bit more in. But if you don't really like it, you don't have to add it. If you want more, you can add more. If you want less, you get the point. So I'm just gonna add the feta. The great thing about this meal is that you can eat it hot right after you've cooked it, or you can also eat it the next day cold, and you don't even have to heat it up. It's great in summer, you know, with burgers and hot dogs or steak, whatever you like. And then just once you have this all mixed up, you're good to go, and that is your meal. It's got really pretty colors in it, the green and the red, the pink. And it's delicious.
Hello and welcome to College Eats. I'm Denise.
I'm Lily, and today we're with my friend Yana, who prepared us some
Shrimp and orzo salad with feta, tomatoes, some parsley, and shrimp.
So thanks a lot for having us.
Thank you for coming.
So do you cook a lot in your dorm?
I do. I mean, here I'm living on South now, so I'm just gonna plate you some
Thank
food.
you.
So I have the kitchen, so I'm really able to cook. Last year I was living in a dorm. No, do some more. You gotta eat.
Yeah,
it.
I know. It's winter. Winter is coming, you know? Getting ready to hibernate.
Get those winter bunnies ready.
And so last year in my dorm, like, I didn't really have access to anything, so it was pretty much popcorn and mac and cheese anytime I did cook. Ordered out a lot, you know, quality dining food, really delicious, love it. But I love being able able to cook. I love to cook, and it's nice being able to eat food kind of what you want, when you want, and on your own time schedule, especially when I come home from class late. So that's really good.
So what are your favorite like quick meals to make when you do come home from class late?
Sausage and peppers. I love sausage and peppers. Chicken and salad, not really fancy. When I do a quick meal, it's usually something kind of like plain,
Gotcha.
nothing too fancy. I also love making like stuff like this because I have a huge bowl of it, and I'll be eating this for like the next 3 days. So it works out really well.
So do you and your roommate share these leftovers, or is this an only you kind of thing?
It depends. It's more of like a, hey, can I have some of the leftovers? And then usually I'm like, yeah, this is a huge bowl. I don't want to be eating this for 4 or 5 days. So she'll help me out, which is nice. But yeah.
So, sorry.
No.
So where do you shop for your ingredients normally?
I almost always go to Aldi's, which is kind of like they do like sell a lot of like off-brand stuff.
Gotcha.
It's literally the exact same as on-brand. So the potato chips you get, same as Lay's, they're just packaged differently. So if I go to Tops, I'd spend like $75. At Aldi's, I only spend like $40. So it's great, love it. Would 10 out of 10
We are
recommend.
students, you know, gotta save where you can.
Yeah, and they have great quality stuff, so I love it. Go Aldi.
So what is a special meal for you that you like to cook?
Wow. Special meal that I like to cook.
Besides this.
Besides this,
Like you have a lot of time on your hands.
probably Käsespätzle, which is German mac and cheese, basically.
Ooh.
And it's like Spätzle, which are the little like egg drop noodles. I don't know if you've ever had them. Very classic German. And those are all like the dough's handmade, the noodles are handmade, and then the cheese. And it takes about like an hour. It's nothing too involved. But like the cheeses, especially here, are a little bit pricier, but it's just so good. I love it.
Nice.
It's home.
Did you cook before you come to college?
Yeah, both of my parents cook a lot, so I always help them out. I just love being in the kitchen. I'm a big stress cooker, so you can catch me in my kitchen all the time during midterms and finals. A lot of cookies, a lot of brownies, a lot of pasta.
Are you a stress eater too?
I'm a stress eater.
Yeah, I feel that.
It doesn't work out in my favor. It's fine. But yeah, just anything. You know, I try and do like mostly healthy. So I love, you know, sometimes instead of red sauce and pasta, I'll do red sauce and zoodles. Keep it, you know,
Cut the carbs.
A little interesting. Cut
Yeah.
the carbs. You know, don't need to be eating a pound of pasta a week.
Or
So-
you can. It's fine.
Yeah, follow your dreams.
But yeah, how do you guys like it?
I love it.
So good.
So good.
Good. Glad.
I'm a big fan of the shrimp.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming. I'm glad you liked it.
It was awesome. Please,
Thank you.
let's be stress eating friends.
Of course, not a problem.
And thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. This was College Eats.